Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today I would like to talk about my favourite Games Workshop IP that they've ever produced, and as you can see, it's Warmaster. So what is Warmaster? Well, it's epic scale fantasy, if you want to look at it that way. 10mm battles set in the old Warhammer Fantasy universe. Yeah, I love this game. It's a lot quicker than normal fantasy. You can get a 1,000-point game done in 45 minutes once you get the rules down. As those of you who have probably been subscribers to the channel for a while, you'll know I'm into more skirmish war games these days rather than full mass battles. But if I'm going to do a full mass battle game, this is the system to use. I just want to have a quick video today. I will make this a series of ongoing videos about Warmaster, because I would like to show you all my armies eventually, and I do have quite a few, and quite a lot of them are over 5,000 points. But for today, I'd just like to talk about it for beginners, those of you who don't know the system. Started in the year 2000, obviously from Games Workshop, and by about 2003, 2004, they stopped producing things for it. Again, I don't blame the workshop, because it probably didn't sell. But that's the trouble with Games Workshop games. All their best games never do, because they keep on insisting in pushing Warhammer 40,000, which these days to me isn't what it was back in the day. I mean, my favourite Warhammer 40,000 version was 3rd/4th edition, and it's gradually gotten worse. Scale creep, Primaris Marines, not into any of that really. So Warmaster discontinued, but there is a massive online community now called Warmaster Revolution, which is keeping the game going, with rules tweaks to the original rules. Now, I don't have the Warmaster Revolution rulebook, because I've got the original one, this one here. I've also got the Historicals version of it, which uses the same rule set, but obviously a more historical based theme. I've got the rulebook and the Armies Compendium for Warmaster Historicals. I'll do a separate video on those as well at some point. We're just concentrating on the fantasy version for today. So I have the main rulebook, the 2002 annual, which gives you best of the Warmaster magazines and some new army rules, scenarios, rules clarifications, etc, etc. I also have, no pants, I was going to drop something. If I can get them all in. I also have the Warmaster magazines issue 1 through to 18. Now I think it went up to about 21, 22, but I've only got them up to 18. I'm not missing any at all. Issue 1 all the way through to 18. I think there's, like I say, there's 2 or 3 more that I haven't managed to get my hands on yet. But again, Warmaster magazine came out once a month, and it gives you all new scenarios, army rules, army lists, scenarios, terrain building, all that kind of thing. So, like I say, I have been collecting it since it first came out. Let me just put the camera down. There we go. Let's get those out of the way. Now I wanted to show you a couple of bits that I've got painted and on the way. So, this actually isn't my army, this one. This is my my son's army. As you're aware, he's into lizard men for fantasy, so guess which army he collected in Warmaster? I had to paint it all though. Yes, you guessed correctly. It is the lizard men. I'll just get a couple of bits out just to show you the sort of range of miniatures you can get. It's basically divided into heroes, infantry, archer infantry, cavalry and monsters. Let's get a stand of infantry out for you. A stand of missile troops, because you do actually have to set them up slightly differently on the base when you're making them. You have flyers as well, and heroes on monstrous mounts, along with monstrous mounts by themselves. So I've just got a few bits out for you to have a look at from the lizard men, because I am actually currently putting together my Bretonians. I'll show you a few of those in a minute as well. So here we go. So that's Lizard Man Hero on a Carnosaur. These are the ones that you would issue rules to the rest of your units. It's a lot different in gameplay style than Fantasy Battles. Here is my Slan Star Priest, who is the Army General. These are your infantry. These ones are the Temple Guard. There. 2 ranks on the base. They come in strips, so you just have to glue the 2 down once they're painted. Missile skinks, blowpipes, bows, javelins, etc. Your missile troops come in strips of 2, but you base them up slightly differently to your melee troops. And then what we have here is a monster Stegodon there, but they can also use those as mounts for your heroes as well. Army wise, I got 5,000 points of quite a few of the armies, and a couple of the armies I got slightly less. But again, I'll go through the armies in a later video, doing a showcase on each army, what I've got, etc, etc. So those are the lizard men. Now, if you're thinking of starting the game, I've been on eBay and Etsy. eBay, you can still get the basic rule book and a few of the magazines and things. There's plenty available on eBay, but you will be paying a premium for these if you want the originals, because they're long out of print. As I say, you can go online, go onto YouTube, type in Warmaster Revolution, and it'll take you to the online community which is keeping the game going. Always nice to see people keeping games going that are, inverted brackets, dead. I mean, I believe there are no dead games. So long as you've got miniatures, the rule book, and somebody to play with, you can keep playing games forever. There are no dead games, despite what most people think. If you're going to go down the route of Etsy, you won't get the bases with them. Best place to get new bases, I've found, is Sarissa Precision. They're MDF, and you want the 2mm thick 20x40s, which come, there you go, 20x40. There's the Sarissa Precision one, and they're the same size as the Warmaster plastic ones you get if you were to buy the proper blisters. They come in packets like so. I mean, I just ordered a new one to start putting together and painting my Bretonians. £2.50 gets you 25 bases like so from Sarissa Precision. I got 4 of them, which cost me a tenner. I haven't opened these yet. So I have 100 bases there, and it's cost me £10. So there we go. That's where you get your extra bases from. And I just wanted to show you a quick thing. These rounds, small 25mm rounds, I tend to use for my commanders. I had to have a 30mm round for the one on the counterswell because it's massive. And for the stegodons and the larger creatures, I use the Renedras. I think they're 40x60s, I can't quite remember, no. 25s b50s for the larger monsters. What else have we got? I just want to show you some things I've started. These, there we go. And my Bretonian, some of my Bretonian characters I've started. And I've also got my peasants, which are finished. And like I say, I've just started my new project on getting my Bretonian army up and painted. It's going to take a while, but again, I'll do separate videos for each Warmaster army as we go along. I make a playlist, especially for Warmaster, those of you who are interested. It's a great game. Much simpler rules than Fantasy. Once you get the rules down, again, you could have a mass battle of 1,000 points, and they do look really good on the tabletop. Once they're all ranked up, it does look like a mass battle, even though it's in 10mm, and takes a lot less time than Warhammer Fantasy battles in the 28mm scale. So there we go, guys. That's an intro to Warmaster. Again, go online, check out Warmaster Revolution. Probably your best place to get free rules. If you want to get the original rules, they are available on eBay, along with, you can still get a lot of the miniatures on eBay, the original metal ones. But there are also plenty of places on eBay, Etsy, that do proxies for Warmaster as well. So it's quite easy to get hold of armies and rule sets and everything, even though the game's supposedly dead. So there we go, guys. That's my original thoughts on Warmaster. As you can see from the photos there, they do look really impressive on the tabletop. So there we go, guys. Warmaster, my favourite Warhammer game, Games Workshop game of all time. And it won't surprise you to know that my second favourite is Epic 40k. I do like the smaller scale, again, because you can get really good looking armies on the tabletop. And they're a lot easier to paint as well. So thank you very much for listening to my drivel, guys. Next video I'll show you my Bretonians. I may even paint a couple of them on the video, because they don't take long to paint either. And hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. So thank you, guys, for listening to my drivel as usual. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, ring the notification bell. Obviously we're up to over 120 subscribers now, so still trying to make our way to the magical 500, so I can start monetizing the channel and putting out more videos for you. So I've waffled on enough. Warmaster, have a look. If you like the look of it, give it a go. Great fun. Quick to learn, quick to paint, quick to play. Catch you in the next one, guys.